Hi everyone, I'm going to give you a quick tutorial today on how to customize your ePortfolio site. So first make sure you log into ePortfolio and then go to the site that you created. Click on the dashboard, and from here you can make posts, add media, create new pages, change the appearance of your site, or add a plugin that lets you do cool stuff like embed interactive maps or make an image gallery. So let's start with appearance, and then themes to change the overall look of your site. So you can pick from a variety of sites here. For now, let's start with a classy one like Baskerville. It's simple and it looks nice and clean. If you want to see what the site looks like, you can just click on the name of your site up here. You can go back and forth from the site to the dashboard just by clicking on these two. So here's what your site looks like now. So let's customize some of the pages. Let's go back to the dashboard. And let's say that your biography is going to be about Andy Warhol. So first what you're going to want to do is delete the stock page titles that'll be in there. So you'll move them to trash and apply. You can also just delete them from the quick link. And then you'll want to add your new pages. So let's say, right, you're doing biography of Andy Warhol. Down here is where you'll write the text for your page. So blah, 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 Andy Warhol made cool art. Maybe you want to add an image of Andy Warhol to your site. So you would click on Add Media. Which then brings you to an area where you can insert and upload files. So if you haven't uploaded anything yet, you can just drop and drag it here from your desktop and then click Insert into Page. You can also do it earlier by just going to the media link and adding photos or other videos or something there. When you're done, you're going to click Publish. And if you make any changes, you'll just click Update when you do that afterwards. Okay, and let's add one more page. Let's say you're going to do a virtual walking tour of Andy Warhol's New York. So we'll get back to the content of this one later. Let's just publish it for now. So if you go back to your site because you want to see how your pages are coming along, you can see you have your biography of Andy Warhol here, and it has the content that we wrote, and you've also got your virtual walking tour page. Now, sometimes your pages might not come up right away. If that happens, you go from Appearance to Menus. And if there's anything that you want to add here that isn't already here, you would just click on it, click Add to Menu, and then Save Menu. Now let's take a look at some of the plugins that you can add to your site. So like I was saying before, there's 170 plugins, a lot of cool features that you can add to your site. I suggest quickly looking through this list and thinking of one or two things you might want to add. You can add Google Maps in. You can add in Social Explorer maps if you want to do some demographics of New York. You can also add, like I said, an image gallery. You can add background sound. You can even add snow for some reason. That's a thing that you can do to your site. So take a look at them. If you have any questions about which ones you want to use or how to use them, you can get in touch with me. But we're going to use the Google Maps plugin for our virtual tour of New York. So if you go into WP Google Maps and search, and we activate it. Now if you go back to your pages in your virtual walking tour, we're going to be able to add an embedded Google map here. So in order to add a map, you're going to go to My Maps in Google Maps and create a new map. And if you've never done this before, it's very straightforward. And there's pretty good directions within Google Maps itself. So let's look at the Lower East Side. So that's where Andy Warhol would have been hanging out in. And if you want to just get rid of the one that, oops, the little green tab that shows that that's where you searched, you can just exit out here. And that one will go away. And then you can add whichever ones you want. So let's say we're gonna put where Andy Warhol lived when he first came to New York, and you can just say this is Andy Warhol's house. He totally lived here. I have no idea where Andy Warhol lived. Okay, so you can save that one. And you can add another one. And this is where his first exhibit in NYC. Oops. So you can give some info about the gallery and what he showed there. And you can even add a picture. You can customize what these tabs look like. You can make them different colors. It can be like that one can be his gallery, and we can make this one his house. When you're done with your map, you're going to name it Andy Warhol Virtual Tour and save it. And then you're going to want to embed it. So you click on these set of dots and click Embed on My Site, except you didn't make it public yet. So in order to do that, you click on Share and change who has access to it. And it can be public on the web. And now you can embed it. So here's the code to embed your map. And you bring it over here, copy and paste it. Oops, you want to paste that into the text part of your site. Okay, waiting for it to update. Okay, let's see if that worked. So this will take a minute to load because my Wi-Fi is really slow. But here you go. Now you have a interactive Andy Warhol virtual map that you created in Google Maps and that you added to your site. And once you click on that, any of your little icons on there, you can see what you've labeled it as, the description, you can add a link, an image, you can make it look really cool. And one last thing, the easiest way to change the name of your site is by clicking on Customize. So that doesn't take you back to the dashboard, that actually leaves you on the site. You can change the theme from here too. You can click on Site Identity and write what you want the bigger title to be, and then if you want there to be a tagline. You can also change the image behind there if you want to. Save and publish. Okay, and now you've changed what your site looks like. And that's about it on how to add the pages and how to customize your site. As you're going through this, you're definitely going to have questions. Feel free to send me an email at sarah.m.atf@gmail.com, either to ask questions there, to set up a time to chat on the phone about it, or we can meet in person to go over your site. Good luck.